This 20-year-old Nigerian girl died in Cyprus. She jumped from a 5-story building to her death. Her name is Chidera Jennifer Ugochukwu. She's from Imo State, Nigeria. At the time of this incident, she was in Cyprus. And around 2020, Chidera relocated from Nigeria to Cyprus, and the reason for this relocation wasn't stated. In Cyprus also, Chidera was sharing her apartment with 3 other female Nigerians. As I stated earlier, Chidera jumped from a 5-story building to her death. And after this ugly incident happened, one of her roommates disclosed that before her death, they noticed some upward changes in her character. According to her, she said that they noticed that Chidera would yell, shout, and even throw things at people, things she doesn't do before. She also said that she was causing nuisance in their apartment. They tried to find out from her what could be the reason for this sudden change in her character, but she refused to open up to them. She also disclosed that these changes started some days after she visited a male friend who was her boyfriend. This her change in character made him to suggest so many things. Some suggested that maybe she caught her boyfriend cheating. Others said that maybe she took something while at her boyfriend's place. Others said that maybe she's reacting to the effects of the drugs she took. All the suggestions going on, it is still very unclear what could have resulted to her jumping from her apartment to her death. Her friends also revealed that she is not new to drugs, and evidence are shown to some of the videos she shared on her TikTok profile, where she kind of promoted the use of drugs. Meanwhile, the police in Cyprus has classified this incident as suicide, and they also stated that investigation is still ongoing. Her friends also revealed that 2 days before her death, the period she was acting all weird and disrupting the peace of the apartment, that one of the occupants couldn't take it anymore. She couldn't handle it, so she called the police, and they came in and arrested Chidera. Later, they released her and brought her home. Her roommate further disclosed that she became scared after she noticed that her friend Chidera wasn't getting better, so she decided to call her mother in Nigeria. So her mother, after speaking with her daughter, also prayed for her. The next day, being Monday, she revealed that Chidera, after having her base, came to the couch and lay down and was covered with a blanket. After some minutes, Chidera stood up and rushed to the balcony to throw up. She said that she followed her, holding her hand, consoling her, and also patting her on the back. She said that she noticed that Chidera tried to jump from the balcony, and she pleaded and held her back, pleading and telling her not to do what she tried to do. She said that other occupants of the building witnessed what was happening, and some even brought out their phone and recorded the event. As the roommate pleaded with Chidera not to jump, she became more aggressive and even went physical. At a point, this friend became afraid that if she continued holding on to Chidera, that she might drag her down with her as she fell. So she decided to save herself and leave Chidera alone. Chidera eventually jumped from this 5-story building and died immediately. The police were called, the area marked, and investigation started. The police questioned the neighbors around, and they testified that they saw Chidera trying to jump and her friend pleading and holding her back, but she refused. Some even provided the video, and this kind of, saved the roommate from being arrested and accused of pushing Chidera off the balcony. The news of her death have caused a lot of outrageous suggestions. Some say that it must be from spiritual forces. Others concluded that it must be linked to drugs. To me, I'll conclude after the investigation is concluded and her autopsy report revealed. I still feel that her death would have been avoided if the police acted fast by investigating the cause of her awkward behavior the day she was arrested. Meanwhile, leave your suggestions in the comment sections and please share this video.